My name's Macaulay, and this
And
is Corny
I'm
Boys.
and I'm Aaron.
And welcome back to another episode of Corny Nation. Oh wait, no,
Here,
your Corny Nation.
guess the thingy.
It's a butt. It's a butt. Hey, first of all, that's copyright. Oh my gosh, that's copyright infringement. You can't steal my.
You didn't copyright it. I did.
Oh my gosh,
I
you
trademarked
are
it. I
Mr.
own
Guess
guess
That
the
Thingy.
thingy.
I convinced somebody to give me a $400 investment and Guess That Thingy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I'm basically rich. Remember
Was
when I
it
told you that I could pay almost all my rent in 1 month?
was it oh, that was how?
No, no. With that $400, I would still almost be able to pay my rent.
That's so awesome. What are you gonna do with that $400? Just keep giving it away to other people?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it away.
Now, my question is, do you think guess the thingy would be as popular if you weren't giving money away?
No,
So
I
there's
say
always
that, but I've had multiple people just say, don't worry about
well, again, sometimes it's $2 or like a
it.
dollar you're giving it.
To be fair, it is only when it's very minimal money. And I'm in debt to Corny Boys $3, but I refuse to pay them for
Yeah,
conspiracy.
yeah, no, it's gonna come back to bite you one day.
Well,
You, you,
we have another time together, which is
are
good.
you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were recording. You didn't get my consent.
Oh, I don't need your consent because I am your boss.
Wait, who are you right now?
I am. Wait, am I
You introduced
Macaulay?
yourself as Macaulay.
Uh,
So
I'm.
I'm the boss. I'm Aaron Smith.
Oh, wait. Wait. Do I give you consent? Whose consent do I need in order to be on right now?
Everyone's.
I did not ask everybody. To be
Did
honest
you
with you.
ask Cheddar or Mango for consent earlier when they were on camera?
Oh, no.
You get sued
Let me
by.
ask you this: do I have to get consent from the people who listen to this that they want to listen to this, or
No.
are we forcing it upon them to listen and or watch?
I only force it upon I plug it in the auxiliary at
Mhm.
my local gas station.
Mm. Mm. I like how gas stations now have like you can watch a show as you pump gas. It's
Usually
very
it's like
fun.
it's them advertising their gas. Like
Yeah.
you should get more gas. It's like, no, I'm here for
Yeah,
this finite
I
amount of
just
gas
need
that I
this
need.
gas.
And they're like, no, why don't you fill up 12 more? Like, 12 more what?
But, it's entertaining.
You should get on gas station TV.
I've been saying that. Corny boys,
You've got a face that screams gas station TV.
they should just put corny boys on gas station
For
TV.
real. We should
We could sell gas.
gas stations call in.
Gas station, watch this. Hey, you, pump a gas. Buy more gas. If you don't, um, eh,
Gosh, I sure am gassy today. But you know it's not gassy right now? Your car. Or at least not yet.
dude, you've missed your call, man.
Yeah. And keep on the whole time I'm violently farting.
I'm gonna be honest. If that was on gas station TV, I would buy more gas. I would fill somebody
Like,
else's tank.
I need to get like, come. I want more gas station TV.
Man, you are a born salesman. I
What
don't
they
even need
say.
gas right now. I don't want to go buy some.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, good for you, man.
Watch this.
Oh my gosh, why are you so bright now? You're like crazy bright. Are you are you ascending? Is this
Saying,
happening?
Aaron, Aaron, remember me. Remember the
Remember,
joy.
remember the gas sales
Remember,
pitch.
remember the gas.
Oh man, I'm sold. I'm sold.
All right,
Well,
sell me
welcome
the
back
water.
to. Oh,
Oh, have you
hi.
ever have you ever seen those like on TikTok? Like, oh yeah, sell me this pen.
No, but I
It's
can
like some
imagine.
salesman guy that's like, oh, you got to sell me this pen, and I'm like, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, but watch this. I'm so thirsty.
Do you have anything to drink? What is that?
Water.
What's water? What? Was it good?
Your body's made of 70% water.
What's it taste like?
You have to drink it.
What's
Stop
it
asking and drink.
what's it taste like?
Stop asking me questions and drink the water.
You just drank it all. Spit it back in there.
I
Spit it
just
back.
had
Put it put
so
it
much
back.
snot come out of my nose.
I'm not
Clearly, I'm
drinking.
not. I'm not a good salesman. But you want to try to sell my water?
Well, no, it's gone. I had nothing to sell
Will you
because
sell me something else?
I already sold all of it.
Oh, all right. Find an object in your room and sell me on it.
All right. This is a $25 Visa gift card. You
Wow.
want and need this. You want to know why?
Why?
You know how much you're short in rent payments this month? $25.
How did you know that?
I made some calls. So what I'm going to do is don't tell anybody about this. I'm going to give you this Visa gift card.
Okay, for free?
But now when I give you this Visa gift card, you do have to subscribe to my Patreon.
Oh. And what? I don't know. Understand how Patreon works. What do I do?
$40 a month. But you will be entered in a chance to win the $25 Visa gift card raffle.
Every month?
Yeah.
So you're telling me I basically get half off if I win?
If you win, yes.
That's kind of a good deal
I
because
know.
every month I get that opportunity.
And think about this. $40 just gets you in one time, but if you will donate $60, your name will get entered in twice to the raffle.
Really? Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yeah.
How many names are being entered into the pot? Like, what are my odds?
High.
I?
But high. Your odds are high.
Oh, high of winning.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Do you just mail it? What's?
Well, I'll announce the winner of the raffle.
Wait. Are you also involved in the raffle?
No.
Also, why not just cash? Why does it have to be a Visa gift card of $25? Just showing me it again doesn't answer my question.
All right, my bad.
Oh, oh, the back of it.
Yeah.
I get it now. Stop. What's the warning on the back of it?
I don't know. I've had this thing for like over a year now.
You should use it. It's $25.
No, I really do need to use it. It sat down here for a while.
Does it expire?
Oh, that'd be embarrassing.
Where did you get a
No,
$25 Visa gift card?
it was awarded to me.
Hmm.
It's only valid
Awarded.
through 12, it's only valid through December of 2030.
Shit. Dude, you have to spend that now or you won't spend it.
I'm gonna leave it right here by my desk so that way I can stay down here for another 2 years.
Hey, well, you have five. Can I take my pants off?
Yeah,
I'm just undoing it. I've started this thing because my belly's getting kind of fatter than I've ever been, where I just undo my pants when I sit because my pants don't fit anymore.
it's called giving up. Been there, brother.
Oh man, how long does that last?
Well, I haven't quit. I haven't kicked the habit yet, so I'll let you know.
Oh
I'll clue
no.
you in when it stops.
Should I just buy bigger pants or should I just keep unbuttoning when I sit down?
Ah, it depends. How often you sitting?
A lot, a lot.
Do you do that when you sub? Forget you guys behind my son, but my pants.
Don't worry, kids. You gotta unbutton this real quick. They'll understand. They know it's because I'm uncomfortable.
The guy, the pants are still a little that too tight.
A little too tight for old
Just got unbuttoned a little
Mr.
bit.
S today.
That's fine, Mr. Smithson.
Like you
You
do you, Mr.
you
S.
do you, Mr. S. You make him call you Mr. S.
Yeah, sometimes elementary schoolers have a hard time with Smithson. They're like, Mr. Smithson? I'm like, yeah,
Smithson?
just call me Mr. S.
So I was going to call you
But then
Mr.
I'm not a teacher, so whenever a teacher asks me, like, oh, hey, what's your name? I always go, Aaron. I'm like, oh, wait, should I have? So then some students hear Aaron, so they're like, oh, your name's Aaron. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, just call me Mr. Aaron. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Next time, just tell him to call you Poppy.
The other teachers or the students?
Both. The other teachers would be so funny. Oh, what's your name? Poppy.
Poppy? Oh, that's a cool name. What is that?
Is it
German.
Italian? German?
Oh man. Welcome back, Coordination. We are
Spider-Man?
talking about Spider-Man Into the Multiverse.
No, just
Oh,
one.
sorry. Spider-Man 1,
2002.
2002. Is there a tagline under this one?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Origins.
Spider-Man origin story.
Where
First
we left
vision.
off on part one was
He he did it.
he did it.
Graduated high school.
He graduated high school. And Norman Osvaldo was like, I don't,
You
is he
did
even
it,
in that
Peter.
scene?
Yeah, he goes to him and gradually goes, you did it, Peter.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm Green Goblin.
Peter.
And then Harry's like, I'm gonna go do weird
I'm
things
gonna go
to
try and touch MJ,
Mary
and she's
Jane.
like, "You're not allowed to touch me, but we can hold hands in public if you pay
Hmm.
me."
If you give me a lot of money. So then they move to New York, even
New
though
York,
they're
New
they're already
York.
in New York, but they're
They
just
go
not
into
in
the
the
city.
city. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
And then she's like, I'm an actress. And he's like, I'm a what is he doing that he keeps getting fired from?
he's like a teacher's assistant.
TA, that's right, TA. Because he's going to grad school.
I no, I think he's in undergrad at this point, but like he's so
Or no,
smart.
yeah, sorry. He's going get his college degree, but he's so smart. He's a TA. But he
Yeah,
keeps doing Spider-Man
he
things,
keeps Spider-Man in.
so they keep firing him.
Yeah,
Are we at no, I missed the whole I was about to go into Thanksgiving, but I missed the whole
we haven't gotten to Thanksgiving yet. Yeah, yeah, because now like Goblin be Goblin. Well, but there's stuff before Goblin be Goblin. There's Peter being a creep again to MJ. And then there's another just hilarious line from this where MJ tells Peter, like, hey, don't tell Peter that I'm working as a waitress.
oh yeah.
Don't tell
Yeah.
Peter. And like, and then Peter just says something else, and, they go, and I won't tell Harry.
I won't tell Harry.
And she's
I
like,
won't tell
this,
Harry. And she's like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
even in the scene was just like,
He's like,
okay.
okay,
Yeah,
weirdo.
he admits that he was just like straight up following. He's like, I
He
took
admits
three
it
trains,
twice.
4 buses
Yeah, he
just to get
admits to
here.
it twice. He's like, yeah, I went out of my way to come over here.
Was this after he goes to the Herald? What's the name of the newspaper?
The Daily Bugle.
Daily Bugle. Why does he go there
Uh,
the first time? I forget,
I think he has pictures. He's like, oh, I want to sell pictures.
but not of Spider-Man.
Not yet. I think he has other pictures for. He's like, he's trying to be a photographer because they're like, he sees an ad for it, like photographers wanted, and then he's like, oh well, I have these other pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh wait, I think because we see a scene with J.K. Simmons
Yeah,
and he's talking to his assistants. He's like, I want anybody who can take a photo of
give me.
Spider-Man.
I want fucking pictures of Spider-Man. J.K.
And
Simmons
I
is
didn't realize what's her butt was in this movie. The assistant.
yeah.
What's her name?
I
Wasp.
the Wasp.
She's like a pretty big actress. Not a pretty, she is a big actress.
Yeah,
I didn't know she
yeah.
was in this.
So he J.K. Simmons is another one that like I can't picture anybody else.
Yeah, no, and that's why they
He's
rolled him over into the
yeah,
new.
he's perfect. He's
He's
perfect.
perfect.
The costume, the hair.
It's perfect. But he was always, yeah, he's a dick. He's always been kind of a dick. But I forgot, I respect him.
There's a scene that makes you go, he's a good guy.
Was it the one where he didn't give?
He doesn't give Peters when
Yeah.
the goblin's about to kill him, and he's like, "Who takes the pictures?" He goes, "I don't know."
Yeah. And he's like, I
I'm like,
promise that they just mail it. I was like, okay,
you're not the worst.
you're not the worst human. You have a little redeeming quality about you.
But I love that he's like, "Oh, Spider-Man's a menace."
Yeah, he just comes over on the, yeah, Spider-Man, why does he wear a mask? Kind of great.
What does he
But
wear, man?
it is true. Like, why do we always hate the superhero? But, if you want to get political, I
Oh,
did enjoy the fact that he was like, no, he's a menace, and that's what we're going to say in our papers. And then everyone was like, yeah,
but
okay.
they're like, "Fine."
And everyone reading the paper was like, yeah, just fuck this guy. I was like, nice.
Well, then at one point, like a cop tries to arrest him in the movie.
Yeah, they're going to
Yeah.
arrest you.
You're under arrest, and then they hear a scream, and he's like, "Go up there, go up there." And he's like, "I'll be here when you get back." He's like, "I'm not coming back,
I'm
Chief."
not coming back, Chief. That would be
But
dope.
then, but Goblin and Spider-Man like interact, and they're like, and then he knocks him out. He makes Spider-Man go
Oh
unconscious,
yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like,
and then they're on the roof together, and it's so romantic.
wait, this is before, not
This
the
is still,
Thanksgiving parade.
this is still before Thanksgiving.
No, no. But what about the balloon parade where Green Goblin comes in and is like,
Oh, this is so yeah, yeah. But Balloon Parade is before this. Yeah,
so okay. I always thought that was a Thanksgiving parade, but it's not. It's like
no, it's
he's
just a random parade day.
random parade day, and then Spider-Man's jumping around, or no, Peter Parker's there taking photos,
Yeah.
and then Green Goblin's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Well,
Why does
because
the
the
guy
the
go ahead?
board fired him,
Oh, that's right. The board fired him,
and he's
and he's like, I'm
like,
gonna go
"You
kill
can't
these
do this
dudes.
to me.
You can't
You
do
know
this to
everything I've
me.
sacrificed."
You know everything a sacrifice. And it's because they saw, I forgot why I knew they fired him. Like I remember, but I forgot why. And it's because they just sold the company and
Yeah,
then
they're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna
didn't
fire."
want a controversial.
Yeah,
Why is the guy in the wheelchair?
diversity,
Oh, okay. Okay. No black people in this
PEI,
movie. No black people in this movie, but there is
wheelchair.
somebody in a wheelchair. So yeah, that bomb just freaking annihilates them, like straight
But then
skeleton.
the CGI skeletons are great. The CGI
Yeah.
skeletons are incredible.
They're like, let's do a lot of the practical effects for a lot of this. And they're like, nah, fuck
And
it. Dude, Green Goblin's kind of savage, just killing
yeah,
people like
well,
that.
what's crazy is when he does the pumpkin bomb on them, it turns them to dust and skeletons. Later, Peter does straight up just get hit by one of the pumpkin bombs,
Yeah.
and it doesn't immediately disintegrate him.
No, it just like burns his face mask off.
Yeah, but we'll get to that
We'll
later.
get to that. We'll get to that. That's a good point. I didn't think
So,
about that.
so then at the parade, he tussles with Spider-Man for a second, and just he's throwing. But the Green Goblin's just throwing cops, just like
Yeah, just launching them.
yeah. But then he's like, "This spider guy is wanting to mess with us. What
Mm.
if we could work?" That's the mirror scene. The mirror scene is incredible,
Mm.
where it's just two Willem Dafoes just going at it.
Going at it. He's like, yeah, we gotta do it. It's basically Gollum. And he's
It's
like,
just
oh,
Gollum.
well, I can't. How do I do it?
I gotta get Spider-Man.
My favorite thing of how he got going back to the parade was that Spider-Man just like gutted the machine, then he flies off.
It's like, and then he goes and swings Mary Jane to the roof.
Okay, have you seen the meme of how it's like, how do we not notice this was a mannequin that she was on? Have you not seen this?
No.
So there was a meme going around for a while that, and it ruined that scene for me. because it very clearly is a mannequin of Spider-Man that she's holding on to because like there's no
That's awesome.
movement whatsoever. So then it came up and I was like, oh yeah, it's really
It's
bad.
fake.
It's
That's awesome.
fake. And then friendly neighborhood Spider-Man catches two people about to bang on the roof.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And he's like, "Hey, she needs to let her down before y'all start banging."
Yeah. Before you guys start getting dirty, please let her down. And she's like, hey, who are you?
Come
He's like,
here. You know
friendly
who I am.
neighborhood Spider-Man. And
She's
she's
like,
like,
"God."
ah, oh,
She's
I'm
like,
in love
"God."
with you.
She's like, "I'm gonna fuck him." Like, and use Harry's money to do it. Because then like Harry like calls her on the phone and he's like, Let me buy you something." And she's like, "Nah, man, I'm going to bed. Good night." He's like, "Well, can we talk tomorrow?" She goes, "Yeah, I don't know, man."
Yeah, hang up.
He's like, "Oh, okay, bye."
Okay, bye. It's like she's real rattled up. And Toby's like, I
She
know what she
wants me
wants.
so
She
bad.
wants the Spider Dickens.
And then Harry's just like, I really like her, Peter. You should know that.
You should know that. You should know that I like her.
You should know that. I
And
really like her a lot. Okay,
I will.
okay.
Okay, buddy. Okay, Peter. I like her.
And then but before Goblin shows the parade, she's wearing this nice looking dress, and he goes, "Why don't you wear the black dress?
Oh
I want you to
yeah.
dress like." And you're like, "Fuck you!" Like, great,
Yeah, she looks well, she's like in a like
like a kimono looking.
kimono thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's like the world thing. I was like, yeah,
She
she looks great.
looks great. Why don't you wear the black dress?
When she was like,
My dad likes
also, I
that.
thought about this. Why did the board invite the son and his girlfriend
And then
to this
the
exclusive
guy
thing?
there,
And then it was like, oh,
maybe
but the dad's
they
not
weren't
coming.
aware of it yet. Yeah, because even the guy in the wheelchair goes, "Yeah, he's probably not coming."
He's
He's
probably not going to be here, man.
and the
Also,
Goblin,
twice Spider-Man dives down for Mary Jane
yeah,
because he dives down for her there, and then he dives for her again at the bridge. I was like, we should have just had one dive down.
you know, like a good dive down.
Well, because he dives down in the Amazing Spider-Man for Gwen, that doesn't
And
work,
then she dies.
and then she dies. So, did they take the dive?
Gwen, more like Ben. Been. Got her.
Got her again with the bends.
Dang.
You're so good at comedy.
I know. Sorry, I was afraid you were going down to your penis there for a
Take a look at my penis real quick.
second. You're so good at comedy. Oh God.
It gets me. You should see what it does to me. Um. Okay, so then they do that. Goblin goes away. He's like, "I'll see you again, Spider-Man."
And then he knocks. Then the whole picture thing happens. J. Jonah Sam doesn't rat out Peter. He knocks him out, and they're on the roof together. And he's like, maybe we can be friends.
Oh yeah, okay, just like sleep, and they're on friends. And he smacks him in the back of the head, which is my favorite scene in the entire movie. It's like, so this is a time where like you can see that it's William Dafoe speaking behind
Yeah.
the little mesh, but then again, sometimes William Dafoe's clearly talking, but the mouth is just not moving. You're like, oh, okay, well, um,
And then he leaves. He knocks him out and
then he
leaves.
leaves.
Then we get the fire.
So Green Goblin just wants Spider-Man so they can take over the world. I don't understand the logic.
I don't know what his now that the board's dead. I don't know what the motivation is from here.
Yeah, like what's his plan now? I didn't understand that. I was like, he should have just killed Spider-Man, but he wants to join and
Right. At this point, like, yeah, hey, you knocked him out, kill him.
he just wants to take over the world. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And then
He's a
it's
villain.
like
He's a
he was
villain.
knocked out. You didn't unmask him then.
Yeah. You didn't want to
Like,
see
hey,
who he
by the way,
was.
I know who you are. You should want to work with me now.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. But he villain logic, right? Just
Right,
doesn't.
right. And then, sorry, clearing out my throat.
Can you get that out of your throat? What's going on? Oh my
Then we get the
God.
fire where he's
Is that
saving.
next?
I think so.
It might be right. That screaming girl scared the shit out of me when I
But
was
it
a
was just
child.
Goblin the whole time in his little
Just
shawl.
and he got I was like, oh,
Yeah, but then but
hated that.
the shawl was wild. I was like, look at him. Like he
Look at
picked
him.
that out. I want
Also,
to.
they were just standing in fire. Like
Yeah.
I was thinking about they would have been
Oh, burning.
burning, hunka bunka burning. Sorry, my cats.
But then he cuts him.
I
Spider-Man's
that was my favorite scene growing up.
iconic, just the dodging and the yeah.
It's like the Matrix, but Spider-Man. He's like, "Skah."
My arm. And then
Also, Peter's an idiot for not cleaning that cut up and like bandaging it before he
I
got to.
know. Right, like even in general, do that.
Also, it bugs me that the ceilings were so tall that nobody looked up when they went into his room.
I know.
Like when I walk into my room, right now I'm looking here and I can
You can
peripheral
see the
see
ceiling.
my ceilings.
Yeah.
And does Green Goblin have sonic hearing?
I mean, I think so. I think it's like essentially like a super soldier serum.
But then he would hear Peter
Breathing,
skittling out of the
existing. Yeah.
existing. Also, that blood does not look like blood at all.
Little ketchup.
But when you watch it, you're like, oh, fuck.
But then I love like him coming back to in the elevator. When Norman's coming, he's like, also, another note I have, why does everyone call her Aunt May?
That's a good point.
Like Peter, I get. And when people talk to Peter, like, oh yeah, how's your Aunt May? But it's when they're talking to her, Peter's not even in the room, like, oh, hello, Aunt May. And it's like, is her first name just Aunt?
Yes, that's what they don't tell you. It is Aunt May. Aunt, last
Aunt
name
May.
May.
Like everyone call even like and you can even stretch this to like sure Harry and MJ, but like Norman calls her Aunt May at
Yeah,
one
Aunt
point.
May.
Hello, Aunt May. It's like you're both adults.
Also, I find it hard to believe that this is the first time that what's his face is meeting MJ.
Dude, he's been too busy gobbling.
Too busy gobbling.
He's just gobbling
I get
about.
it.
And then
I get it.
he the whole time is just checking her like, I might have a piece of that.
Also, this dude was about to shove his fingers into a dish. Like that's disgusting, first of all. And then Aunt May just like beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. He's like,
Also, who just dives into a dish like that with their
he's
fingers?
gobbling, man. He's gobbling.
So then he looks down, he's like, oh fuck.
That's a cut. And he's like,
That's a
how did that
cut.
happen? But we're ignoring the part where Peter, to get the cranberry sauce, says, I had to beat an old lady with a stick. Like,
Oh yeah.
Peter, is that a joke?
Peter, that's not an appropriate joke.
Peter, that's your Aunt May's an old lady.
Your aunt's ancient. You probably
Your
have to beat
aunt,
her up.
so ancient.
Also,
It's
who
like,
brings just one tiny little can
of
of
cranberries. I
like
know.
damn, dude.
And then McGoblin's like, how'd you get that cut?
He's like, I hit a chain a bike messenger guy. And
And
he's
he's
like,
like, Goblin.
how did you do that? A bike messenger guy. And he's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
He's like,
Which
I
I don't
have.
understand. Why did he have to leave? So he could have been like, oh, I know you're Spider-Man.
He was
I'm
like,
gonna eat this meal.
I gotta go do some goblin.
I gotta go
Because
gobbling it up.
basically, imagine your Aunt May or like Harry or MJ. He basically came in, shoved his finger in a dish, and then left.
And then left. You know, Aunt May probably thought it was her fault. She's like, oh, I shouldn't have slapped him so
I
hard.
slapped his hand,
And then he left.
and he left. He's probably aroused. I've
And
still
then
got it. And then
it's,
there's a scene that happens where Harry comes out there and he's like confronting him. And then he like bashes MJ. Like
yeah.
just like she's a gold digger. And Harry goes, you're wrong about her, Dad. And then he comes back and MJ goes, thanks for
You're
defending me.
defending
And I'm
me.
like, he did defend you. Like he did.
I know. I
He's
thought about the same thing. They should have had it where he was like, I know, Dad.
yeah.
But yeah, he
Or
was
like
like, you
or
can't
said
talk like
nothing. Or
that.
just like took it. But
Yeah.
he said like, you're wrong about her, Dad. And then she gets mad. It's like, no, he did defend you. Could he have done maybe better? Sure, but like he still stood up for you in the
It's
end.
because she was looking for excuses, man. She was just
Oh, she
like,
wanted out.
yeah, she's like, oh, this is my opportunity.
And then it's that. Then imagine the rest of the Thanksgiving meal with just Peter, Harry, and Aunt May.
Like, oh, that was
Be like, do we throw out the sweet potatoes that your dad finger fucked earlier? Norman finger banged the sweet potatoes.
it's also another dish that's weird to finger bang. Like it was like, I don't know, chips or like how was he gonna eat sweet potato casserole with his two pinchers?
Because
Then he deserved to
because
get slapped.
after the hand gets up, he looks at him. He's like,
Dude, anytime people eat on film, it's the most disgusting thing. I forget. So then it just goes away. Like Mary Jane leaves,
yeah. She's like, I'm
and it's
out of
like, all
here.
right, next scene.
And he's like, we know that he's Peter.
Wait, no, he's Peter. And he's like, what are we gonna do? And he's like, you gotta kill him. He's like,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
whatever you say.
Before we kill him, first we beat the shit out of Aunt May.
We gotta beat the shit out of her, of course. Dude, that is my least favorite line in the entire movie. And even originally, excuse me, when I was watching this film, I still the Aunt May's those eyes, those horrible yellow eyes. I hate it.
My favorite is when he makes her finish the prayer.
That I do love.
He's a
Finish it.
savage. Finish it. Finish it.
Deliver us from
Deliver
you.
us.
I do like that. I had forgotten about it until it started coming up, and I was like,
But
"Oh yeah,
also,
he's gonna do it."
this is like an 80-year-old woman. She's dead. The second that
She
bomb goes off, she's
blew
dead.
up her house. Yeah, she's
Deliver us.
deliver us from this. Finish
Like, no one else in the neighborhood was like, fuck.
it.
What the fuck happened?
Also, what did Green Goblin do? He just blew it up and then left.
He blew it up, made her finish the prayer, and said, bye.
Remember me,
Peter's gonna be pissed.
Peter. You gotta
Then,
be.
then finally they're like, oh shit, we have to make Mary Jane want Peter somehow. So they
Mm-hmm,
have the hospital
mm-hmm.
scene where Aunt May's like,
I'm not awake.
I'm asleep.
And then he goes on this weird long monologue of being in love with.
And he's
If
like,
someone I was in a relationship with just like freaking did that, I'd be like, dude, that's a little much, buddy. You've been stalking me for years, and then you come out with that. It's like,
yeah. It's
relax a
like,
little bit,
you're
buddy.
like a warm winter's day on a cold summer's night. And she's like, wow, I've
Wow.
always wanted someone to say that to me.
I didn't know you're smart and poetic.
Yeah.
And then they hold
And,
hands.
and then Harry comes in and he's like,
Also, we never find out what happens after that. We just cut away. But do they all three stay in like this awkward time with
I imagine
Aunt
Harry
May?
leaves because then Harry goes and tells his dad, like, well,
Yeah, but
dad,
you think he goes to see Aunt May in the hospital, sees that, and he's like, I'm fucking out of here. I think I would stay for a little bit. I'd be like, this is awkward, but I gotta like I
well,
came to.
guys, gotta say hey to Aunt May. She's not my aunt, but
So then he tells Goblin, and Goblin's like, another lover.
like,
He's like, I have an
I
idea.
can touch Mary Jane
And kids.
and children. Spider-Man's two weaknesses. I don't know why I didn't kill his aunt or take her hostage. I just
Yeah.
blew up her
Yeah, what
house.
was Goblin's goal? Just to freak Peter out? What
Just
was
to
Peter supposed
piss
to
him
do?
off.
Be like,
He's like, take that, Spider-Man.
yeah, what was he? I don't understand what Peter was supposed to be like. All right, I'll stop being Spider-Man now, or I'll come around. I'll join sides with you. Hey, I
Can
don't
the Spider-Man come out to play?
come out to play. Anyway, so then he's like, he has just incredible strength to hold a human, and then 16 humans.
And he's like,
He's like,
which one?
which one do you choose? Choose. And then there's our second drop, the Spider-Man.
Yeah, but this one was cool.
Also, Green Goblin could have put out he could have when Spider-Man was like this,
Yeah.
like holding on to Green Goblin could have fucking
He could have killed him immediately, but he wanted to go
immediately.
around and punch him because he flies around under this because keep in mind, it's quite clear this is under the bridge that he's holding now. Because that's gonna come up later.
Yep. Yep.
So he flies by and he just punches him over and over again. And then he's like, "All right, I'm tired of punching you."
Also, he's Green Goblin. He has supersonic hearing. He's super strong. He can do it. But trash deters him away. He's like,
Because
oh, I can't
then he's
handle
like, "All
trash
right, let
thrown
me
at me.
finally get out the blade on the glider," and then gets hit with a can.
He's like, oh fuck.
Shit. But
Fuck.
what doesn't make sense? They're under the bridge. How did someone throw a can under the bridge?
Oh,
Because the
you're
angle he's
right.
coming at, they're under the bridge. Yet when it shows them throwing, it's like they're throwing it off the side of the bridge.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
But then we get your shit. Any movie set in New York, like with fucking New Yorkers, forget
Yo,
about it.
fucking
You
New
want
York,
to
you forget about it.
fucking Yankees.
You fuck with Spider-Man, you fuck with all of us.
We like the
What? How do you
Yankees.
like this? How do you like this trash thrown at you? And Green
Because
Goblin's
you
like,
like this? You like that?
Green Goblin just can't handle cans thrown at his face.
He's like, fucking shit. Because then he takes Spider-Man because we're going somewhere else. I'm tired of getting cans thrown at
Yeah,
me.
I'm tired of this shit. And then he's like, all right, I'm gonna let you children down safely on
And
this
then like
boat.
one of the New Yorkers goes, you know when Spider-Man saved the fucking kids? Yeah, he's the one that dropped them. Of course he's not.
Yeah, of course he did this.
He's the bad guy.
Also, Mary Jane's grip strength to fall off Spider-Man and then catch onto that rail,
Incredible.
incredible.
Mary Jane should have gotten her tagged her into the fight with Goblin later.
He's like, yo, that was because she would have been. I don't know how far up she would. She might have been able to be okay if she fell in the water.
Yeah, yeah, but
The kids would have drowned. But
right,
she was like,
but
I'm gonna hang on to this shit. She fell off him,
then
grabbed a hold, and was like, I'm gonna hang on here. And I was like, good for you,
and then
MJ.
then they go to this just abandoned building.
This is the best part and the saddest part of the movie.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like the sheer you definitely feel like Spider-Man's gonna lose
Yeah.
because
All the blood coming out and he's getting the
I
shit
mean
beat
he
out of
gets
him.
wet and like at one point can't even get like a web out anymore. It's like oh fuck, like Spider-Man's dead.
He's dead.
But then Norman had to be like, I'm gonna go touch MJ. And he's like, don't you touch
Don't
her.
you Also, my favorite move is when he just like sprays a big web in between two pillars, and then he's just like, ah.
Damn
So just a
it.
minor inconvenience.
But then he at one point drops a whole wall on him.
Yeah, and he pulls up. I was like, you should have led with that, man.
I mean, like, why did you just shoot web? Like, yeah, try and get around this. He's like,
So
damn it.
we're coming up to the best part of the movie, in my opinion. And we have a minute left.
I have fun
Yet.
facts too.
So let's try again.
We'll,
I don't know. It might not, but it might.
we'll find out.
Hold on, let me coordination come back for part 3, or if this is one video. Stand by. Oh, this episode is brought to you by glass cups. You too can drink water out of glass cups.
Eat glass.
Eat glass and ass.